And welcome, people, for another review, man. I'm your boy, Quarter Mob. We up in here, man. Finna go over the Texans game and go over the playoffs. We got playoffs this week, and we got a lot of games that got played, believe it or not. So it's finna be interesting to see how this division round comes out. We got some of the wild card knocked out, so we'll just go through and look at the stats on that. But let's go ahead and just do a little quick run view of what happened in week 18. So yeah, let's see. We're just gonna take a little quick review. We ain't gonna do it as long as we do because I know everybody want to get off into the playoff news, so we'll do it that way. Let me get to the right spot. My bad. So let's look at the week 18. Of course, you had Panthers beating Tampa Bay. You had the Bengals coming out on top in Cleveland. You had Indianapolis coming out on top on Houston. Like we said, we'll get off into that a little bit later. But you had Detroit beating Minnesota 30-27. Green Bay and the Packers. Green Bay taking that one 42-7 over the Bears. Miami and Buffalo. Buffalo beating Miami 38-24. Then you got Atlanta versus New Orleans. Atlanta taking that one 52-14. New Jersey. I'm sorry, not New Jersey. New York Jets played the New England Patriots. You got 56-44 in favor of the Patriots. You had the Giants versus Philadelphia. Giants taking that one 41-19. You had Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville taking that one 35-14. Denver versus Las Vegas 41-6 in favor of Denver. Then of course Baltimore versus Pittsburgh. You got 30-24 in favor of Pittsburgh. Dallas and Washington 28-24 in favor of Dallas. Kansas City versus the Chargers. And you got the Kansas City squeaking that one out 31-28 over the Chargers. The Rams versus 49ers, and you got the 49ers taking that one 37-31. And last but not least, you got the Cardinals versus Seahawks. Those birds fighting it out as always. I like to see a good bird fight every now and then. But you got Arizona taking that one 37-0. So those are what happened in week 18. So let's see how our stats was real quick. So far you got the Indianapolis Texas game. You got the offensive yards game was 268 for Texas, 275 for Indianapolis. We was doing fine until that's halftime came, and then we just started getting destroyed, man. That one quarter in the third, 21 points, and we only got 3. That hurt us, and then we got shut out the fourth. So that pretty much did the game in for us. But as far as rushing, we got 111-105 favor of Houston. You got passing yards 170-157. Of course, we had to put our second string quarterback in because our first string quarterback had to get sat down for INT rules. So but still, it was fairly good fight on passing. I don't remember as many INTs. We got 3 turnovers, but it wasn't as many as it normally is. But it was okay. Like I said, we just didn't make the right adjustment at halftime, and that just done us in. But offensive first downs 13-17, punt return 19-18. Of course, that's non-factor. Kick return 125-68. Total yard gain 418 for Indianapolis and 355 for Houston. 3 turnovers on my part, 1 turnover for Colts. Third down conversions was even 5-5, so we both were playing a line. No fourth downs, no 2 points. 100% red zone percentage, believe it or not. Had 1 red zone TD. He had 3. He had 60%. We had 2 red zone field goals. Penalties 10-20, and time was 24-23. So we were both fairly even as far as keeping time possession. So let's take a quick look at the player stats, and we'll just go over both of them right now because, like I said, I would really want to get off into these playoffs and see what's happening. So you had Minshew. He had a quarterback rating of 113, 182 yards. No INTs, one touchdown, 71%. He was 15 out of 21. Mills, he had 46, 184 yards, one touchdown, three INTs. Long was 65, got sacked 3 times. He was 13 out of 26, it putting him 50%. So fairly even passing. I just wish I wouldn't have did those 3 INTs. It probably would have helped a little bit, but oh well. You gotta do what you can, man, when you coming down low. But running, apparently we was on top in running. We had 17 attempts for 111 yards. No touchdowns, 2 broken tackles, long was 24. Drake, he had 7 attempts, 42 yards. Longest was 12, 2 broken tackles. Hull, 6 attempts, 23 yards. Long was 9. Minshew had 5 attempts for 20. And Taylor had 6 attempts for 19. Pierce 1 attempt for 1. And my Pierce was 6 attempts for 1. So apparently the Pierce on each team was having a hard day. And both of them were day 1 starters. That's crazy. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it was Devin Singletary. He had a good day, man. We're going to have to keep that guy healthy. I think he's going to be a key factor next year. We'll just have to see. On the receiving end, you had Mallory with 4 receptions, 79 yards, 1 touchdown. Long for 32. You had Minchie. He had 2 receptions for 75 yards. We should have been giving him the ball a little bit more. He was gaining that much before average. Long was 65. You had Schultz had 4 receptions for 47 yards. Long was 20. Hull had 2 receptions, 30 yards. Long was 21. Downs had 3 receptions for 24. Long was 10. McKenzie had 3 receptions for 23 yards. Longest was 13. Sims had 1 reception, 22 yards. I didn't see him open as much as I thought I would. But, that's why we was barely getting that pass. And, we was pretty much keeping the ball on the ground, running it, trying to get off into range enough to keep the score close. I think that's what I messed up when I got away from that, because he was stuffing the run the second half. But, I don't know, man. We just got to figure out how to get us a good wide receiver down here in Houston, man. We need somebody. I know we were trying to grow, but it's taking a long time to do that. Moving on, got Mo Alley-Cox. He had 2 receptions, 20 yards, longest was 14. Singletary had 3 receptions, 17 yards. His longest was 12. Hutchins got in there and got 1 reception for 12. Tank Dell got 1 reception for 9. Didn't see him too much out there as far as being open. So he was playing clutch defense. Taylor got in 1 reception for 6. I'm gonna get this guy's name. I'm gonna get this guy's name right one day. But Quattarino, I'm gonna say he had 1 reception, 2 yards. Beck 1 reception, 2 yards. 1 reception for 1 yard. Damn. I wish they would give the fullback a few more plays, because that's like a position that's just not even getting utilized. Like, that's crazy. You would expect to have a little bit more, But we'll move on. So that's the tail of the tape as far as offense on the receiving. Let's move over to defense and see what happened over there. You got Leonard with 10 tackles, 1.5 sack, 1 INT. You had Rankins. He got in there with 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Collins, he got in there 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 deflection. You got Julian Blackman. He got in there for 7 tackles. Then you got Petrie. He got in there for 6 tackles. Alabuyu, he had 5 tackles. And 1 tackle for loss. Then of course you had Breach. He had 5 tackles, 1 INT. Griffin, he had 5 tackles. Harris had 4. Stangley had 4. We got Scott with 4, 1 INT, 1 deflection. Did he get a? Somebody got a touchdown on that. Yeah, it was Scott. Scott got a touchdown on his. We go back to Stewart had 4 tackles. Moore had 3 tackles, 1 deflection. Cashman had 3 tackles. Anderson had 3 tackles. Couldn't believe he didn't get no sack this week. Tutu, he had 3 tackles. White had 3 tackles. Buckner, he was kind of quiet. He had 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Dayo, he had 1 tackle for loss, 2 tackles total, 1 sack. Hill had 2 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Kirksey had 2 tackles, 1 fumble recovery. Desmond King had 2 tackles. Thomas had 2 tackles. Cross had 2. Some of his guys' names are really hard to pronounce. But at Bedore, he had 1 tackle. Rush had 1 tackle, 1 pass deflection. Hey, he had 1 tackle. Leo had 1 tackle. Jones had 1 tackle. He just started switching all his people all out. And Pay had half his sack, so good on his part. Malik Williams, I'm sorry, Yupcom, 1 tackle. Collins had 1 tackle. McGrone had 1 tackle. Flowers had 1 tackle. Winovich had 1. Ward had 1, and that should cover it for the defense and on what happened to this game. So pretty much he just was well-rounded and just took advantage of us. But getting off into that, let's see what's going on in these playoffs, people. You have Pittsburgh taking it on top. Denver taking on top of Pittsburgh, 34-17. You had Tampa Bay beating out the Lions, 34-16. You had a tight one off in Kansas City. Kansas City taking that one 37-30, Indianapolis. And then of course the 49ers, Rams, 29-22. So they pretty much rematched theirs, I think, wasn't it? I don't know. We had to look. But yeah, Rams move on. And then of course the Ravens and the Patriots, 44-31 in favor of the Ravens. Last game to be played is those Birds fighting it out again. Another bird fight. We got the Falcons in Philadelphia. So hopefully they'll get theirs in today and we'll move on to this next round of the playoffs. Let's see here. Let's take a look at these stats. Got the Denver game, Pittsburgh. First quarter 7, second quarter 21, dominated by Denver. Yeah, Denver just had that 1 quarter, it dominated, slowed it down. That's what got them, that second quarter. Lions, let's see what looked there. Okay, they came straight up out of the gate. Tampa Bay did against the Lions, 10. First quarter, second quarter 17. Third quarter 7. So yeah, they just fended them off. Them first 2 quarters, ate them up. Went for the gusto and pretty much peeled it out. So all they had to do was just coast that second half. Okay, Indianapolis and Kansas City. It was fairly decent, both all the way through. It's gonna go down to who had the ball last, I guess. You had Indianapolis bumping up that first quarter 14-7. Kansas City 13-17 second quarter. Third quarter was 0-6. Fourth quarter 3-7. So yeah, it was that first quarter. Got him over the hump. First quarter got him over the hump. San Francisco and Rams fight in the Bay. We got San Francisco first quarter 10-0. Rams just bared down with it, came back in that fourth. Got what they needed, kept him fairly decent. Second quarter, third quarter, kept him down. Fourth quarter, he opened up a can of whoop ass. Pretty much. Okay. Baltimore, New England. Let's see what happened there. Well, yep, same thing. He had a big quarter. Second, had to push it push it fourth because he was coming after him. So you had first quarter 7-3, second quarter 21-6, third quarter 6-6, and fourth quarter was 10-16. So it left it 44-31. So yeah, very good playoffs games. So all we waiting on now is the Dirty Birds in a cage. So let's see it. See what them birds about. Moving on. Let's see top performers that's left. We're gonna be able to pull that up. Yeah. So we got the passing leader taking it this year is gonna be Aaron Rodgers, 5,031 yards, 50 touchdowns. Rushing leader is gonna be Gibbs, 2,084 yards, 20 touchdowns. Receiving leader is going to be Cooper Kupp for the season, 1,642 yards, 14 touchdowns. Sack is going to Aaron Donald, 29 sacks, 63 tackles for loss. And Mr. Anderson was right there behind it with a regular 14. So not bad, Mr. Anderson. Second place, your rookie year. Maybe we'll have an outstanding next year. These guys are getting older and you're still young. So maybe we can pull that out. We got the interception leader crown going to Joseph, 12 interceptions, 6 deflections. The tackle leader is going to Pratt, 137 tackles, 96 solos. So hats off to y'all for top performers. Yeah, that's this week's news pretty much. Let's get a bigger look at the playoff picture and actually see what's going to happen as far as who's going to be playing each other in the next round. Because the only one we got left is the Dirty Birds, so let's see what them birds do. So right now, looks like you're going to have Tampa going to Washington, I'm going to assume. And whoever wins out of the Atlanta and the Eagles will face the Rams. If I'm reading this right, I'm assuming I'm going the right way. If we're breaking it down by the block, should have Rams and one of those birds playing, and then it should be Broncos going against the Jacksonville, and Kansas City versus Ravens. So we'll see. We will see if that's going to be the division and see who gets to the championship. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a good season. Hats off to all these teams that made it, and you know, the rest of us just gotta start building, start looking, scouting early, and getting stuff in. So, you know, that's it. So let's just see if we have any of these teams got any injuries, if it's gonna play any part in their in their race for the playoffs. So what if it'll tell us in that game? No, it's not gonna tell us. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. Even if they got an injury, I hope they can pull through it and get to off through what they need. We'll leave the injuries alone to next year, and we just focus on, you know, the main thing, which is winning that championship. So, but yeah, this is the news for today, man. Hopefully we'll come back and check out and see what who's playing who in this second round of the playoffs. But these are the results for the wild card. So, you know, like I said, just shoot over to Twitch. Follow me at QuarterMob25. We always playing something. We'll probably get off into a little practicing in this off season, try to get something going with our passing game, maybe. Because I think that's our downfall this year, believe it or not, is normally we'll get good passing and not that good on the run. In this game, we're actually getting good rushing yards and can't get the pass going. So we'll be over there trying to figure out some game plans and whatnot, and you know, just come and keep up with your boy, you know. But this is my time. Like I said, hit that like button, come back. We should have see what that second round of the playoffs is gonna hold for the SPA Legacy family, and see who's gonna get that ring, man. But until then, I am Quarter Mob. I'm finna get up out of here. Like I said, come visit us at QuarterMob25 at Twitch, and you can always see the reviews over here at YouTube. So, but until then, I am up out of here. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday. Hope your favorite NFL team won, and you know, just have fun with it, man. Love the game of football. And the quarterback, and yeah, just having a little fun with everything, man. That's all.
Just inside the 30. Singletary again. And he's able to take this.
Get him. Throw that out there. Like I said, we're just trying different stuff, man. Stuff that normally hadn't worked for us. Okay, that's good. We did that because now he's loading up the box.
Second down, Mills.
Fuck. Threw it too late, man. I never understand why I throw it so freaking late, and he was right there too.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it, Minshew. His pass, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Texans.
We'll take it.
Possession 2 yards away.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Uh,
He'll be brought down by the Colts.
Getting out of range.
The linebacker back. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he's putting together a heck of a game.
Knew he was gonna pass that play. I don't know why.
To his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats and everything.
Good, he caught it. He didn't drop it. That shot.
And defeated it on that play.
3rd down and 13. Mills now. That is caught.
He played with that man. 91 wasn't gonna be fast enough to hold him. Nice catch too.
On this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
Line not pushing. I got to push my line forward. That's crazy.
Questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
On third down, they go with Singletary.
Oh, good drive, man.
Left and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Third and goal, Mills.
Oh, nice squeeze in.
Takedown, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
Nice squeeze in.
The early turnover and converted into an opening touchdown.
Like that. And that's why I said he must have hit the wrong button because this guy normally doesn't make any mistakes.
Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous
What the fuck?
here. Still going past the 30.
Ain't this some shit?
Bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Colts.
Feet. That look like my guy just stopped running.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's upended after a gain of 2.
Damn, 90 came and got it, didn't he?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that
That's way too late.
mini camps, first
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Here's Minshew.
Oh,
On the handoff, running left, Singletary.
all right. Good one. Good one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
that run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
Ah, he got the first. Wow. 17 yards. Yeah, that should give us enough space to run it. That should give us enough space to run it.
As they come up again on 2nd and goal. Here's Mills. They'll get this to
Ah,
Singletary out of the backfield.
went too early.
Brought down this time at the 5-yard. Colts at 10-6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got
Wasn't fast enough. I'm glad 24 came up and picked it up.
Short of the marker.
It's a good.
work play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Oh man, I can't be everywhere. Come on, Cashman.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Minshew.
Shit. Ah,
Throw out right, pulled in by
all I had to do was stay still. I thought he was gonna throw it to the running back. That's a good pass.
6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It certainly
Okay, send him. Let's hope everybody can.
3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Minshew sets to throw.
Oh, he caught that bad boy. Wow.
That's complete. He's able to get this. They'll run here with Taylor.
Ah, keep him out. Y'all pushed him in. No. All right, about that, had to take a quick break. Kids always the issue. Yeah, we had to go pick one up, but off continuing it. I hope I didn't kill the vibe.
Minshew on 1st and 10.
Wow.
Gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he's going to go down.
Let's see if we could try to put up 21 points this last game.
9 from the 26. Play fake.
Oh.
It's caught downfield by Mitchell.
Oh, good drive.
Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak.
There we go. We're fucking up again. Should have lobbed the damn ball.
Still going in. That's right.
Mechanics. All right.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mills.
Damn, what happened? Did none of my guys do what they were supposed to do?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They
Shit.
couldn't even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost. Charlie.
Oh, no, don't drop it.
Sustained drive going here.
I thought he was going to throw it to that man over there on the right.
That done. This time they want to string together a nice drive to help themselves out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, nice.
Minshew, he's going to keep
That was a nice one. I wasn't expecting that from him.
Throws have been available because sometimes
Try something different.
concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
throwing on 1st down is Minshew.
Ooh, I got leveled. I put you on the press and still blew the coverage. Play under. I seen that. Good job. I'd already committed to that man on the bottom.
1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Minshew.
Oh! I thought I had it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, good stop.
Here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. On play
Got him.
action, they'll throw. Get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Gotta get Mr. Anderson involved.
Reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
Good way to play up, King.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big
Damn.
play?
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Dio
Faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Rankins is the only one tackling on that defensive line.
And they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set
Good
up
job,
a throw.
Petrie.
Works his way up past the 30. 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the offense after that 2nd and 5. Halftime. I guess I didn't pick the right stuff, I guess.
How it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put in your back pocket.
Ooh, he got leveled.
Later.
Dang, man, 79 putting in work. Yeah, I cannot run outside. He said no more of that shit. No more running outside. Come on, snap it, snap it.
On play action, Mills.
Oh, come on now. If I was did that, I would have got all kinds of pass interference.